Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us. It's a busy Thursday. We know that Desiree Chauke is taking a look at the ANC Women's Conference, but we stick with the theme of empowering women now, and we go to Durban. That's where Blaine Herman is standing by, discussing how the eThekwini municipality is doing just that, honouring, empowering and uplifting women. Blaine, it's over to you.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed, Ayanda. We're live from the Nkosi Albert Lutuli International Convention Centre right here in Durban, and we're learning more about the 9th Women Economic Empowerment Conference hosted by the eThekwini municipality. And one of the main aims of this conference is to make sure that there's a greater inclusion of women in the economic cycle. Now, we've gathered a few women here to talk about what they can expect from the conference. Thank you very much indeed, ladies, for your time. Thuli, Zondi, let's start with you. Firstly, what line of work are you in?
Okay, I'm in the NGO. We recently emerged the NGO to drive a social cohesion. So we want to know more. How can we access funds to uplift our economy and develop some job opportunities, and also help the society to have the kids and the youth that are gonna be empowered in order to improve their school performances, especially in maths and science, since it is in crisis in South Africa.
Yeah. That's important, isn't it, maths and science? In terms of starting this NGO, what sort of challenges did you face?
We have faced the challenges of transportation to the kids at schools, because we are scattered in our NGO, so we travel a lot. We need something that will help us to move around all the eThekwini schools, so that we can initiate that culture of reading and learning and the importance as well, so we can prevent the school dropouts, the children who are involved in drugs, and also to transfer our skills as we are social workers. Yeah. We are the unemployed graduates, but we cannot sit at home and do nothing. We want to take charge of doing some job opportunities for other people as well.
Durishange, you in farming, isn't it? You share the thoughts of Thuli in terms of doing it for yourselves, getting into business?
Yes. First of all, I want to thank eThekwini municipality for organizing this conference. We appreciated the time that we were provided. All what we're doing with Thuli, we're interested into gathering women, organizing them to do things for themselves. We're into farming, and we've just started. We're getting there, and we're hoping that we're gonna obtain more information and the direction from the government.
You know, we were speaking off air, and you termed the phrase the pull-down syndrome. Now, could you just elaborate on that? And that's, I think, forms part of the challenges that women face, isn't it?
That's right. Yes. You know. That's what we need as women, just to stay together, to do things together, and to respect each other. And with men are so lucky because they've got time. They do go to the taverns, to the bars, and they gather their thoughts. They do things together. All what we need is just to copy that as women, just to do that as women. Because we can. We've got our brains, we're empowered. Yeah. Government, I'm not going to lie. Information is there. Government is doing its best to help us.
Ziona Jacobs, I see you nodding there. Ziona Jacobs is from the JSC. You share her thoughts?
Absolutely. I'm with the JSC. And one of the exciting things about working for the JSE is that we have 52% women working at the JSE. At the executive level, we have, out of 10 executives who manages in the JSE, we have 7 women. And I think the possibility that at the exchange, we have that many women in charge of what people see, the hub of economic capital of South Africa. We have women managing it predominantly. I think I agree with Dudu that the women just need to come together. They need to share information. We don't have the culture as Dudu spoke about, of sitting together, because we're raising our children, we're raising our families, but this is an opportunity for us. And this conference being in its 9th year is significant because it really speaks to women inclusion. And if you look at the agenda, it's not pie in the sky that we'll be discussing today. It's significant issues that gives access to women and give information to women. So I'm really excited for the JSE to be part of this opportunity today.
You touched on family life and women really involved in raising their kids. In terms of some of the challenges that women face that are less common to men in the business area, what would you say then?
I think it is the duality of our roles. In the past, it was easier to have the woman in the village or at home looking after the children. But today in our country, in the world actually, you need the contribution of both men and women to grow the economy of South Africa. So the challenge for women is really how do you balance that? And I think it's not less common, it's just a fact that is what we have to do. And if we are going to balance our lives, we need men to participate in the home. So it's not about women not wanting to do the traditional role of raising their children, but it is about how do we become partners in the home and how do we become partners in the economy.
Yeah. Tilly, I just hear you say that women need to start building their empires as soon as possible, isn't it? We were talking off air as well. In terms of getting into it, you just need to get into it and figure it out, isn't it?
Yes, we just need to gather together so we can see and copy the skills from others. How do they make things happen in their own things? So if we stand together in unity, we hope that this is going to be an enriching conference as well, and it's going to empower our minds and make us think broad in how to create those job opportunities to uplift our economic status in South Africa as a whole.
Mm-hmm. In terms of job opportunities, what's your experience out there?
Job opportunities are there. It's just a matter of going out there and grab it, like I said, like men do. We've got that fear, I've read a book by Lady Jeffers. She says, feel the fear and do it anyway. So with us, we've got no excuse. Opportunities are there, information is there. All what we need is just to go and grab and unite and share the information. I was telling a friend of mine last night that we as Durbanites, let's just stop to go to Gauteng to make things happen for ourselves. We can do it here. Why go to Gauteng? Let's do it for ourselves here. And what is stopping us?
And another thing is that we do have skills. Mm-hmm. It's only that we have that mind of thinking I have to look for the job, of which it is straining our minds. We just need something that will empower us, activate us in terms of creating our own things and transfer our skills possible for job opportunities that will reach each and every people out there.
Yeah.
And we must not be afraid of who we are, because women are empowered, and this is the month of the woman as well.
Yes.
We think there's something that will come into our business, and we think that coming in this conference will really enrich our businesses as well.
Tuli, Dudu and Ziona, thank you very much indeed for your time. All the best for the conference. There you go, ladies, talking about what they can expect from the 9th Women Economic Empowerment Conference right here in Durban. Stay tuned to SABC News for more information from this very conference. But for now, it's back to you, Ayanda.